It's Auntie, and I am coming to you with a review of Project Runway Season 16, Episode 1. One size does not fit all. If you are new to this channel, my name is Auntie, and I thank you so much for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to everybody who has been here for the long haul, thank you so much for being here. I am not going to be before you long this week, okay? We're going to go ahead on and get into this episode because Auntie got some things that she really needs to say.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one, it just would be nice. 'Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice.
So we start off this episode with everybody coming in and meeting each other. The first people that arrive are the twins. Okay, now as I said in my premiere, these particular twins are getting on my nerve, and you know what, this week really validated it. When they came in, you know, they finished each other's sentences, and I guess that's what you do as twins, but there's just something about them that just seems absolutely artificial. We see Keontae come in right behind them, and they start telling him how they designed for Katy Perry and other celebrities. Like, I was just so not impressed. I'm thinking to myself that everybody here has earned the right to be here, whether or not they design for a celebrity or not. They all have earned their spot, and for you to believe that you are so much better than somebody else, that you have to lead off with what you have or what you do or who you did it with and whom you did it to, is just a absolute and total turn on for me. We see them later on in the rooms with everybody. When they get to the room and they start sewing, how they talk really particular, and everybody is making fun of them, and you know how they kind of talk in a rhythm. I think that they have absolutely irritated everybody, at least for me they have. And I said to myself that I would try to give them a break, and I am trying to give them a break. But I think when they met Keontae, I don't know if that was a form of intimidation or not. I mean, I guess it just was what it was. I'm going to get off of them. So we see the other designers coming in, and you can really see the ones who are really appreciative for the experience that they are getting ready to go through. I have changed my opinion about some of the ones that I thought would be number one, and my opinion about who I think would go first. You see Brian Key come in, and Brian Key is the type of guy who was the one that had the hip-hop clothing. He ended up designing an outfit that one of the models, I believe she's a famous model, they call her the Naomi Campbell of modeling, plus size model, and I believe her name is Larice Coleman. But anyway, she ended up wearing his outfit. He was really insecure because he was looking at all the other designers, and he ended up making a piece that was stunning. Initially, she had asked for something that was hourglass, that would kind of show off her shape. He didn't listen to the model. This time it ended up paying off for him. But I think that with a lot of them, they didn't really listen to what the model wanted. And particularly Bosniak, the one that is from Inglewood, I was really disappointed in the outfit that she made. See, in this particular episode, we saw models come off of a bus, and these models were women of every size, every shape, every color, every creed, and their challenge was to show their design aesthetic through this particular model. keeping in mind that you had to make sure if you had a plus size model or a model who is average size, which I believe is a 2, that you could make something that would showcase who you were and also make something that was comfortable for the model. Initially, Cha-Cha got a woman who was plus size. He was in the room and was calling her fat. And I took offense to it, but in another way I didn't, because I understand that he is new to the United States and there are a lot of things that he doesn't know that are just socially unacceptable. Now, I am the first person to call myself full-figured, plus size, junk in the trunk, or whatever. I also have at times called myself fat, but those are during times when I'm really like challenging myself or really being hard on myself. It's not socially acceptable, Cha-Cha, to call somebody fat. And they were trying to correct him, and he was like big and, you know, not so small, and, you know, just making comments like that. Cha-Cha, grow the hell up. I was really disappointed with what I saw in the young lady. I believe her name is Batani-Khalfani. She was the young woman who creates design and fashion from African textiles. Very small, very petite young woman. I did not like how she handled her model. Her model, she was one of the ones who got a plus size model. And instead of her embracing all the woman's curves and accentuating that and making something that would make her feel good, as a plus size woman, she felt like she needed to camouflage it. You can't camouflage what someone is. It's your job as a designer to embrace that and to celebrate that and to create good clothing that all women can wear. Now, I understand that we all have our specialties, but Batani, the way that you handled it, I thought was absolutely disgusting. And not because I'm a big woman, but because I'm a woman, period. And you could have a client who only has one arm, or who only has one leg, or who has some type of physical deformity on the outside, and for you to take that approach and that kind of attitude towards fashion and towards people in general was very disheartening. There's some things that happen later on in the episode that I'll be sharing with you about her, as you know what I mean, like Auntie was done. Okay, done. Really impressed with Ayana. I love Ayana's design aesthetic. I love the way that she had the head wrap on. I love the silver, the shimmer. I love the embellishment of it all. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Way to go, girl. She ended up being safe this week, and so I was like, okay, well, at least she's safe, you know what I mean? But you know what? Keep up the good work. Don't give up. Safe is better than going home. So I just wanted to say I really did like it. Marita, you absolutely surprised me with this beautiful red dress. The way that it came down the runway and it flowed and everything, I absolutely love it. You are somebody that is a force to be reckoned with, and I absolutely appreciate the design. And I thought, you know, at first, you know, everything you have is with a Latin flair and, you know, that type of thing, and it wouldn't be something for me. But that outfit that came down down the runway, sweetie, I could have worn that. Love it. Now, my girl Kenya, oh my God, Kenya. Kenya is the type of person that God will bless just because she is who she is. When she came in and met everybody, I absolutely loved her personality. She is so humbled and so excited about the experience. Oh my God, Kenya, I love you so much. You are my girl. I am your Tony, Kenya. The white dress, as you all can see, is absolutely beautiful and stunning. I was so damn proud of you, Kenya. Even when your dress came down the aisle, and it's a Anonymous Runway, to see you cry the way that you did, it just shows your passion and your heart for fashion and your heart for yourself, and just knowing that God has graced you and given you this opportunity. You are a sweetheart. Send me something, boo, because I am Tony. I am Tony. Call me. Call me. Now, you know that everybody, I had picked Samantha to win it all. I was a little confused about her. She was very withdrawn. She was, you know, not really getting a lot of camera time. When she did her interview, you know, she had this pink hair, blue hair, all of that kind of stuff. And I was really shocked at the dress that she made. And I was shocked that she didn't listen to her model. And that was really disheartening to me, because I had really picked her to take the whole thing home. Now, that doesn't mean that she won't. It just means, baby doll, what I need you to do is I need you to listen. Now, I know that this has already been pre-recorded, but I swear, I'm trying to tell you, if you make it to the final 3, baby, you've got to come out of your shell. And I don't know what it is, because your whole aura, everything about you screams that I want attention and I'm the fun girl in the crowd, and you just kind of drew back. The black dress that you had, the young lady was too young to wear something like that. She said she didn't want to look frumpy, and she did. When she came down the aisle, she didn't even embrace the dress. You've got to listen more to the people that you are designing for, because at the end of the day, the design is not about you but about them. You still can go far. You just got to come out your shell. And I know that there are other personalities that are around, but you got to come out your shell. Okay? Devante. Okay, did his dress not take it all? Oh my God, I absolutely love him. He is one of my top picks as well. I was so proud of him as an African American man, and I am proud of him, just like Kenya, of the humbleness and the appreciation for where they are and the opportunity that they have been given. Devante, you stole my heart, and I loved it how that you said that your wife, you did that for your son that was in your wife's belly. I adore you. Your model felt confident. She was smiling. The dress fit her to a T. You laid it down. As soon as you put it on the dummy to start creating, I fell in love with it then. Devante, congratulations on winning the whole damn thing. I loved it. You deserved it. I was picking between you and my girl Kenya though. Now, I ain't even gonna fake about it. But Devante, you are like top dog in my eyes, and I think you're going to go a long way, because the graciousness, the humbleness that's in you. Call me, because you could design something for me too. I'm trying to tell you, I loved you. I loved you. I loved you. I loved you. Congratulations to you. We see Cha-Cha make this dress that looks like a clown. And again, as I've said, he didn't listen to anybody but his own inner child. And to dress a grown woman up with pink fluffy stuff around her and an iridescent dress is just so inappropriate. A woman wants to feel like a woman at a certain age, and even if you want to have something that's fun, that isn't it. So guess what? I want a cha-cha, hey, I need a cha-cha, hey, with a Dominican. Okay, bye Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha went home. But you know what? It was very close, because again, I'm going to go back to our girl Bonzanique. The dress that she made for her model, she came out and told the judges that she was trying to hide, trying to cover up this woman's curves. The judges were put off by it, and so was I. When asked on the stage, she had this lace going down the back, as you can see. She had this lace going down the back of the dress. The judges asked her multiple times whether or not there was something wrong with the dress that she was trying to hide. She said no. But guess what? It was a big ass hole in it. Let me tell you something. In business and in life, you have to have integrity and honesty and trust. You can't build trust with your audience and build trust with the consumers when you are coming out on a national television show and being dishonest. Don't you know that the judges are going to go back there and look at those garments and touch them and feel them? What I did like this year about, okay, but anyway, let me finish my thought on this. Baby, you should have went home. If it wasn't for his outfit being as poorly made as it was, you would have went home. And I frankly thought that he should have stayed and you should have went home. I was disappointed in you, not only as a fashion designer, but as an African American woman, because we have to work harder. We have to be better. We got to be greater. And we can't do that when we lack integrity and be dishonest about things. Please, sweetie, in the future, learn to be honest, okay? Because at the end of the day, whatever goes on in the dark or up underneath lace will come out in the light. So what I liked about this year was that they had the models in the mirror. They kind of let the models talk about how they felt about their designers. I thought it was absolutely fabulous. Okay, again, I've already told you the spoiler is out. Auntie won and Cha went home. One of the twins, the one that has the bald head, she was in the bottom, and as she should have been. If you look at the particular outfit that she created with just strings and hanging off and some silver leather shorts, it's just not going to cut it. This was a red carpet challenge, and in the red carpet challenge, you are not whether or not you're going to the MTV Awards or whether or not you are going to the Oscars, you want to be beautiful and you don't want to be on the worst dress list. You would have absolutely had someone on the worst dress list. There's nobody that I know of, really, in my eyes, and this is my opinion, that could have pulled that off with those pants lopsided the way that they were. And the thing about it is you and your sister want to come off and project that you're more than what you are, and you're absolutely not. I like the guy that the guy with the dreadlocks. I can't think of his name again. I'm gonna get his name before the season is over. But I love the red outfit that he created. It was absolutely beautiful. It was stunning, and I just was happy for him too. But I think that, you know, there's some people who are coming out in the front and they're really letting their little light shine, and I'm happy about that. At the end of this review, if I have missed out on anybody, I will absolutely share pictures of their clothing along with their name so that you will be able to see what fashions actually came down the runway. But they did a great job. This was a fun Project Runway. My next